Seattle city leaders are trying to figure out what is next after they rejected the city attorney's request to prosecute public drug use and possession.
So we're not leading with let's just arrest everybody. That is not the spirit of what came out of the Blake decision. So I'll meet with the city council members, we'll meet with law enforcement, and we'll figure this out together. And I look forward to these discussions. We'll be doing that work this month in June. And so in July, you'll see the outcome of this work.
Following the rejection, city attorney Ann Davison says that she was outraged that people using drugs wouldn't get intervention and treatment. She said that the obstruction would likely lead to more overdose deaths. Now, meanwhile, Councilmember Andrew Lewis, who actually flipped last minute and voted no, says that he plans to propose a new measure that will get Seattle aligned with the new state law.
The city of Lake Stevens hosting a town hall later today to discuss overdose prevention. So this event includes a panel of law enforcement and behavioral health experts discussing the opioid crisis. And Lake Stevens Mayor Brett Galey joining us live in studio this morning with more on the city's goals for this town hall and how they are dealing with the opioid crisis. Brett, thanks so much for joining us this morning. It's good to have you.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
All right, so the effects of the opioid crisis really affecting every community in different ways as well. What are you seeing in Lake Stevens, and what are you hoping to address here?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a retired police officer, 21 years working for Everett PD. And one of the things I saw as a police officer is that I saw that families didn't know what to do when they saw the signs that their kids or their family members were having an opioid addiction problem. So one of the things I wanted to do as mayor is create a town hall, a community opportunity for resources so that families could know where they could go to when they see the signs and know their resources. So tonight, 6 o'clock, we're going to open the doors at Caballero Mid-High, and we're going to do a town hall. There'll be organizations for resources there. We're going to do a town hall with Lieutenant Dave Hayes from the Narcotics Task Force to talk about what we're seeing on the streets. We've got Emily Moen and we've got Steve Pitkin from the school, who are mental health drug experts who will also be on the panel. And then we have Amy Wheat from Snohomish County, who knows the resources, knows where treatment is, and she's that resource within the county that will be on the panel. We invite everyone who wants to come to this town hall, know your resources, know what's going on, help your family members out.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, and obviously you and city leaders are going to be taking notes on this. What are the biggest challenges that you are seeing in Lake Stevens when it comes to, dealing with this crisis right now?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges we're seeing right now is realizing that the current epidemic of fentanyl is not heroin, it's not methamphetamine. Fentanyl is a much stronger drug. It's a different drug. It requires different treatment. It requires different tools so that we can get our family members and our friends off the streets and get them into treatment, lasting treatment. It's a different treatment. It's not a 28-day program. It's a 6-month program. And we need to start rethinking, decision makers need to start rethinking how they look at the current epidemic of fentanyl, because it's much different than heroin.
And we just heard from Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell just moments ago saying you can't just go out and arrest everybody. And when you talk about this crisis, it is such a multifaceted issue. What do you think is the first step from your experiences as a mayor and as a police officer?
Yeah, I think one of the first steps we've got to do is, one, identify what we have, and that's a fentanyl crisis. And two, we've got to find the treatment. We've got to get people into treatment first, and then have those supportive housing, supportive programs ready for them when they get out of treatment, so they don't regress.
And what do you hope people take out of today's town hall?
What I hope people take out of today's town hall is know their resources, be able to identify early when they see it in their family members, know exactly where to go, know that it's not a stigma, right? Know that this is something that happens, but we can get over it. We can get our kids healthy.
Okay, so that's happening 6 o'clock tonight at Caballero Mid-High, right?
That's correct.
All right. Mayor Brett Galey from Lake Stevens, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.